Is Lithuania's national selection one of Eurovision's best national final shows? This is a nitty gritty breakdown. Hello, everyone. I'm Sydney Paul, and this is a nitty gritty breakdown. So, Lithuania uh, national uh, selection show is similar to Melodifestivalen. It has five semifinals and a second chance round. Um, Two songs go to the final from each semifinal. One song goes to the second chance round, and then one song from the second chance round goes to the final. They have 10 songs per semifinal. Um, that would be one thing that I would tend to change. I think 10 songs might be slightly too many, but hey, it's a great variety of songs. Great variety of songs. It does make the show longer, but I enjoy watching it. Lithuania is uh, one of the shows that every year I make it a point to watch uh, their national selection show. So this year, um, they chose Lion Ceccah with Solo Quiero, which translates to English, I Want More, to represent them at Eurovision 2026. He competed last year, uh, 2024, came in second. So I really enjoyed the song that he performed last year, and I was curious when I heard that he was going to be a part of the 2026 election. I was curious, like, what could he come up with that would, be just as good or better than last year? Well, he did it. He did it. He's a trained artist. Um, so he's um, creative. So he did it. So we're going to. I'm going to critique his performance from his semifinal. I think he's in semifinal four. I'm going to show the video, and I'm going to talk through it because it's a critique. And I'm going to, you won't be able to see the full picture. I'm going to obscure, hide parts of the picture. But anyway, um, but I want you to see, you know, some of what, you know, his performance looked like. Now, he's done a revamp of the song. I haven't heard it yet, but I plan to hear it. So, like I said, this is his performance from uh, his semi-final. Okay, so let's get started. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. Now, it does start off, slow to build up. And then when he comes on screen with this, his face painted silver, that is a great start. It's an awesome start. And you can't see his face fully. You know, it's he's really in a shadow. The background is slightly dark. And as uh, he continues, then more of his face emerges. Then you can see the full setup. All right. He's in a tunic, almost like he's being bound by some type of force. Okay? And just let me, before I forget, his voice is great. His voice is great. Uh, the tone, the tune. All right. So he comes out of his confinement, and you can see that He's silver, so he's like a cyborg that's emerging out. And the title "I Want More" in English, that's English, solo quiero más. I want more. Uh, to me, so it's like relates to, every day we do, a lot of us do the same thing every day. We wake up, go to work, we come home, like we're robots. We should want more, and that's what this song connects to, with me. And looking at, the staging, he's there by himself, and at this, that's really all he needs. It's very creative. We can see his confinements in the background, and it disappears. It collapses. So he will no longer be confined. All right, and then he begins to move about to show that he's no longer confined. He kind of loses that robotic stiffness a little bit. And I like the lights flashing right here. I like the lights flashing. I saw a performance where the camera was kind of more overhead and the lights were flashing, and it gave him that slow mo look as he was moving. And of course, his voice is still in tune, wonderful, strong. He is a artist. There you go. Lion Ceccah, Solo Quiero Más. Okay. Solo Quiero Más. A great, great song. Um, um, I will be doing a top 10. Of course, this will be in my top 10. As far as Eurovision, I mean, I don't know if there's much that he should add or things should change. Um, I don't know what the revamp of his song is like. So, if there's major changes to the song, of course, I'm sure he will adjust his stage performance. Um, does he need any, you know, dancers or anyone behind him? Not really. I mean, but if he should add it, I can see where that would work. As far as his styling, his the costuming. I mean, black, plain, that fits. I mean, the only thing I could see him add, he might want to put what I call a little sparkly, sparkly, shiny, shiny somewhere on there. Not all over, but a little spot where, those shines, sparkles when it hits the light hits him, some kind of, sparkle. Especially, the sparkle, you know, to help Trey, uh, him coming out of his confinement. At least that's what I see it as. Okay. So anyway, there you go. Lion Ceccah representing Lithuania in Eurovision 2026. And like I said, Lithuania, one of the best national final selection shows I've seen. I love it. I will continue to watch it and enjoy it every year. All right. So that's what I think. What do you think? Leave a comment, like my video, share my video, participate in the conversation. Um, and until next time, stand up, speak out.